Good morning, Washington. It is the 24th of January 2011. Hi, I'm Big Dave here on DCRTV.com. What's today's big? The Washington Post, fascinating newspaper here. This is where is it here? This is really a headline. This will get you to buy the paper. Front runners go toe-to-toe in Tampa debate. Ooh, I gotta buy that paper. I gotta buy that paper. Front runners going toe-to-toe in Tampa debate. Ooh, that's a really grip by the balls headline. and in here, we're talking to our next rewrite guy. You know, I always bitched about the reliable source gals as kind of being rewrite gals. You know, basically stuff that you see on the internet, gossipy stuff on Monday gets in the rewrite gals column on Tuesday there at the reliable source. Well, yeah, news you see on Monday all over the internet, including on DCRTV, gets in Lisa DeMaray's TV column on Tuesday, including the little funny thing here about Comcast. Now, here's what went on. I actually fell asleep during the end of the game. I know I was tired, but what the hell? The Giants and the 49ers, they're out in San Francisco, are playing, and WNEW. Anyhow, I'm losing my mind. Hold on. It's hard for me to. I can do these Dave TVs if music's playing. If somebody's talking back there, it's like drives me crazy. Anyhow, the game on Sunday night there out in San Francisco, the NFC divisional playoff, the NFC title game, whatever the hell it's called, comes to the end, towards the end of the game, and all of a sudden these spots for Comcast Xfinity start running right in the middle of play. You know, here's our overtime punt going on, and bang, there's an ad for Comcast. So a lot of people emailed me, and we're on some message boards yesterday, and we're saying, well, what the hell's Comcast doing? They're obviously running these ads on Channel 5 signal right in the middle of the game. Well, you know, technically, if that was happening, that would be a violation of FCC rules, because FCC rules do not allow cable systems to run content on top of local broadcast signals, okay? That means basically a cable company can't go around and all of a sudden insert an ad on top of a broadcast station's ad or something like that. You can't do that. Cable companies do on cable networks run their own ads. You'll see that. You'll be watching History Channel or A&E or Bravo, and all of a sudden you'll see an ad for a local plumber come up. That's fine. Cable companies have agreements with local, with cable-only TV networks, and they do run local avails or local spots. But they're not supposed to do that over broadcast signals. So channel 4, 5, 7, 9, 2, 11, 13, 45, whatever. You know, they have to just carry the signal unencumbered. Well, what happens is, in order to provide better reception and some marketing avails and stuff like that, a lot of these TV stations now provide separate feeds for cable companies. So Channel 5, for example, will have a feed that it sends to Comcast. And Comcast has a main switching center somewhere, I think in PG County somewhere, and then they send out their signals on fiber links to all their systems in the Washington area. So Channel 5 will send a signal, a landline of fiber optic signal, whatever you want to call it, to Comcast, to Cox, to other cable companies. And apparently what I'm told is that they can do things on these landlines that, you know, for instance, Channel 5 could send out for instance, Channel 5 could have an ad for Comcast that goes out on the broadcast signal that's geared to people that don't subscribe to Comcast. At the same time, Channel 5 could be running an ad on the Comcast feed going through wherever, you know, out on the Comcast systems that would basically be telling Comcast subscribers, hey, why don't you upgrade your service, or why don't you add this, since the two ads would be slightly different because they're going to different audiences. So anyhow, stuff like that happens. So what we're hearing is probably this, somewhere on that feed that went to the Comcast systems, that somehow that ad started to run by some kind of mistake. Okay, some kind of engineering, technical glitch, switching center glitch, I don't know. That's what we're hearing. Comcast says, hey, it ain't our fault. Channel 5 is keeping pretty mum on this. They're not saying anything. So something like that happened. The funny thing is that people that had Verizon Fios say they didn't see the ad, but people that have Cox Cable in Fairfax County says they did see the ads, which is really weird. So we're wondering if maybe that same feed that goes to Comcast also goes to Cox. Who knows? Now, Cox does have the largest cable system in the Washington area in Fairfax County, but Comcast has more cable subscribers because they have cable systems serving Montgomery, Fairfax, not Montgomery, Reston, Prince William, Prince George's, D.C. They own a whole bunch of cable systems. So I don't know. Somebody screwed up somewhere. And, I think they're just hoping this will all just fade away because, maybe the FCC could look into it. It might be worth it. Okay, folks, we get interesting things over the transom, and we got an interesting little audio thing. I told you Sunday that WNEW launched. That's the new CBS all-newser. And actually, I've been listening yesterday. I like what I hear. It's different than WTOP. It's a little more local. They don't run a national newscast at the top of the hour, so they go straight into local news. And, the first day, Sunday, they were making some mistakes and stuff like that. Monday, I think, was a little smoother day. It sounds like a pretty cool station. It's not quite WTOP. It doesn't have that kind of friendly vigor that TOP has, yet. But, I think they'll work into something. But anyhow, we got this over the transom here. I'm not going to tell you where it came from, but somebody sent us this little audio clip. You can guess what the message of it might be. Oh my goodness, my cords are all clogged up here. Oh no. Okay. Anyhow, are we ready? Let's click on this. Little.
All News 99.1 WNEW is like your light switch. Turn us on, and news comes out. WNEW reporter Matt Del Signor is on the scene. We'll be getting back to Matt shortly.
No matter what time of the day or day of the week, you'll always be able to rely on us for the latest news, traffic, weather, sports, business, and entertainment news.
WNEW reporter Kimberly Suiters has been live with them throughout the morning. Kimberly.
Hello.
That's why we call it All News all the time. Now let's head downtown where All News 99.1 reporter Kimberly Suiters has been watching the rally going on regarding Roe v. Wade's anniversary. Kimberly, if you haven't done it already, set a news preset on your car radio.
Make us your source for local news in Maryland, Virginia, and Washington, D.C.
Okay. I won't tell you who said that to me, but you can probably guess. As I said, it's going to be fun. The battle of the all-newsers here in Washington. But again, I have to say, WNEW, it's their second, third day, whatever. It's going to take a while to work out all the gremlins. And they're doing, launching an all-news station in 2 months. From scratch. That's a pretty big undertaking. And, it's amazing they didn't have more gremlins in the mix, or ghosts in the machine, as they say, as the Police once said so aptly in that wonderful album back in the 80s. All right, folks, that's it for today, Dave TV, or unless some other breaking news happens. Don't forget, help support DCR-TV, okay? A couple of bucks, PayPal it to my DCRTV@hotmail.com address. That would be so cool. Make it $29 and get a whole bunch of cool memories, including a brand new old WPGC memory from 1960 up there. Really cool thing. All right, folks, have a great one, and so there.